While at St. Mary's, Sarah Bellingham Laitinen was very involved with campus ministry and many, many other activities. So much so that she was chosen Female Outstanding Senior. Sarah graduated with a bachelor's degree in childhood early adolescent education in 2007.
The first time I met Sarah Laitinen was in one of my methods classes in her junior year. And a fun story about when I met her is in class, oftentimes she would accidentally call me Mom, and I would respond, and then we would both crack up. Sarah was also a person that we saw on campus at just about every activity there was happening. She brought a ton of energy and enthusiasm to every experience she was in.
Sarah was really a study in balance. She had a real childlike curiosity about things. She was never afraid to ask questions, but she also seemed to possess this kind of deep, mature wisdom.
As a young person, I was so impressed with her work ethic, her positive attitude, her smile and her sense of humor, and I was especially impressed with her deep faith. To find that level of faith in such a young person, I felt was pretty incredible.
She was involved in all sorts of different activities, and many of them happened to be service. So she was, I think when it came time for her to graduate, one of the things that she thought of right away was how could she continue serving in a full-time capacity, at least for a couple of years. And that's what brought her to the Lasallian Volunteers.
So Sarah was placed at Providence, Rhode Island, working at the San Miguel School, teaching, I think, 5th grade.
And so when she came to Providence, her first year as a Lasallian Volunteer, she was given a whole bunch of different assignments. You know, she was working with kids for the most part, but she was working in the classroom as a teacher's aide. She was working on special projects. She was working with the mentor program. She was working the after-school program. And everything she did, she just did it with full vigor.
Sarah has impacted her students through, I think, the thing that I would call a practice of love. I remember getting communications from her when she was serving in Providence and teaching at the time. And she would talk about her boys. And when she said that, you could sense what it was that she was talking about, her complete devotion to them and their full development.
One of the things that I loved about Sarah right from the get-go was that if she was having a challenge in the classroom or some issues with kids, she was very, very slow to blame the kids. She would always come to either me or to the principal at the time to ask what she could be doing differently. You know, a lot of times it's not the kids, it's the teachers who have more learning to do than the kids actually. And she was aware of that, and she just wanted to be the best she could be in whatever she was doing.
She is committed and has high expectations for whether it's her students, her colleagues, those that she's serving through the Lasallian conferences. She wants to ensure that they get what they need and are learning in the best ways that they can.
I had this sense that after about 9 years, she was going to, it was time for her to move on and to try, you know, doing something a little bit different, which brought her to the Lasallian world nationwide. You know, so the last couple of years, she's been the Associate Director of Lasallian programs that impact Lasallians and other people across the country.
She has been working in Lasallian ministries since she graduated from St. Mary's, and I think that really shows her commitment to the mission and charism.
I am delighted that St. Mary's is recognizing your gifts to the Lasallian world, and I'm thrilled.
Well, I would love to tell Sarah, I am so proud of you. Congratulations.
I am so thankful that she answered the call to become an educator. She has served that role so well and continues to serve and love others, and I'm just so proud of her, and we all are in the School of Education.
I just think it's really a testament to not only what you've done and what you've accomplished, but who you are. And the more that you're able to express that, the more that the Lasallian world will continue to grow and thrive. So congratulations.